As you can see here, we have an American car dealership going full retard for Ukraine. Welcome Armed Nation. Today, we're going to go for another ammo hunt. At any time during the video, you can pause the video and see the price and product yourself. Hope you guys have a good Friday. This video is recorded around Tuesday or so things might change today. If you subscribe to my channel for a while, I hope during the pandemic period that you have got some ammo stock up, because we're not going back to the post-2019 or early 2020 prices. If you're new to the channel, I hope you got at least 1,000 round per caliber to stock up on. I used to recommend at least 500 round per caliber, but seeing the situation got worse in Ukraine, it's good to have a few extra boxes of ammo. Why stocking up on ammo, one might ask? Because a gun is useless without ammunition. You might as well use it as paperweight. Over the past week, we got a lot of things going on in this country. Not to mention the escalation of World War III, by the US giving the former Soviet Ukraine more money and weapons, and at the same time pass a backdoor gun control law with their $1.5 trillion spending bill. You and your children own nothing and they'll be happy. This is the start of a great reset of this monetary system. This is a great time for the establishment to blame everything on this war. Not that it has anything to do with their mindless printing money for themselves and their corporate buddies. Of those 2,700 pages of new law that no one read and they pass without hesitation, this is what tyrants do. If they can't make a standalone bill, they will try to sneak it in somehow. One of this new law is to expand the ATF power to deputize anyone to now possesses the power of the ATF. Originally, this power is granted to the sheriff. By doing this alphabet agency just became the most powerful agency in the country. It's okay for a government to arm a bunch of foreigners who contribute nothing to this country, but a simple person who just wants to be left alone to have some fun at the range is considered a bad person. Not to mention our own government left millions of dollars of weapons all over the world. Who knows where those ended up in. But don't you dare to put that force reset trigger inside your gun, or to shoulder that brace in a short barrel rifle. Also, one of those new laws they passed is Violence Against Women's Act. Basically, it's just another word for expanding background checks. But now, if you fail a background check when you buy a gun, you will be put on a hold and possibly be arrested or get your home raided until things cleared up. 9 out of 10 background checks fail because of a false positive. But hey, you're not guilty until proven innocent. This country just sinks lower and lower. Elections have consequences. Just more BS law that have nothing to do with violence against women. You want to protect women? How about arming them instead of trying to disarm everyone? You think a 90-pound woman can go against a 200-pound linebacker in hand-to-hand combat? I don't think so. This next footage is from Range USA. Recently, Shoot Point Blank has renamed the company to Range USA. I think it's a good move. That old name just doesn't roll off the tongue nicely. Range USA has many locations here in Texas as well as other states, so you might want to check them out. The prices are okay if you have the membership. It's a hit or a miss most of the time when it comes to ammo here. Very rarely I see any reasonable ammo prices from them since 2021. If you haven't already got a weapon, you live here in the USA, and you're not a felon, you should consider one. If your country don't allow firearm, can you get a really big knife, a bow, or perhaps a really sharp stick? This is why I love my country, and I'm here to stay. If you think this inflation is bad now, wait until you see the majority of the common people can no longer afford food. I've already seen cases of gasoline theft where they drill holes into people's car to get the gasoline. Supermarket is starting to put anti-theft devices in their meat. What happened when the food runs out? You can see some of those examples in Venezuela, where the currency has collapsed and they have shortages of everything. This is not a time to sit and wait and see what happens next. If you don't have a firearm, get one. The Second Amendment doesn't grant us the right to self-defense or the right to hunt, but it's there for us, the people, to social distance ourselves from our own government and perhaps a foreign invader when things get really bad. I just say it like it is. Most people are afraid to say it, but it's clearly written in ink for that purpose. Besides ammo and firearm, you should already have a good supply of food, because when it comes to hyperinflation and worst case scenario, war, no one is gonna be there for us. These politicians, they will dish us in their cozy multi-billion-dollar bunker, all the while sending us peasants to fight for their war. I'm not saying don't fight for your country, just don't fight for other people's country. They had 30 years to prepare themselves for this Russian invasion, and they got nothing to show for. They used to have as much arms, if not more, than the Russian. But over time, they choose to disarm themselves and poke the bear. What do you think gonna happen? They had it coming, and I won't pick up the tab on this one. Some might think I'm for the Russian. I'm for no one. Mind our own business. No foreign entanglement. We have a fight here in the US against this tyrannical government who won't leave us alone, trying to pass more regulation after regulation to kill small businesses, shutting down fossil fuel and telling us to get a new electric vehicle, ignoring the illegal border crosser who has no respect for our laws and rules, while making good, honest people who want to go to this country legally and have to wait many years and tens of thousands of dollars to get in. So the next time you're thinking of going to war for Ukraine, you should consider the situation here in your own country and try to fix that. Enough babbling. I'd like to thank all of you who make it this far. I appreciate your views and subscribe. You guys are the reason I kept going with my channel. Content creator like us will have no chance of making it in this platform due to YouTube regulation and communist rules. Enough babbling. It's time to recap what I got this week. Alright, this week all I got is 3 boxes of Ammo Inc. Stealth 45 ACP. Now I'm gonna let you see the entire box and we're gonna open it up. So this is something new, I think. This is the first time I see this ammo at Range USA. So recently, Shoot Point Blank, they renamed the store to Range USA. They have several stores here in Texas as well as some other states, so you might want to check them out. And the membership is pretty decent. One-time membership, you can shoot the entire month unlimited, and depend on which tier membership you have, you get discount from buying ammo or firearm. So I did get a little discount. It's retail for around $27, but with membership I'm getting it for like $25 and some change. So here it is. Here's the ammo Inc. Pretty nice. Subsonics. So I did talk to the guy at the counter and he said this is pretty good ammo and it does recycle on his 1911. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try that out myself and see where that goes. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have for this week. That's all I bought. Because you know, right now it doesn't really make sense to go out and drive for a very long time because of the gas prices. So might as well just buy like a bulk pack or something online and have them shipped to you. It's more economical that way. yeah, gas prices is getting ridiculous, and I don't think it's gonna be over anytime soon. So yeah, just do a little search around, unless you like 10-15 minute drive away from the place that you used to buy ammo from, then just don't bother. The gas prices is just too much, especially if I want to drive to like Bass Pro, it's like 50 minutes, an hour with traffic. So it's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna, most of the time I'm just gonna stay home and search out the ammo I want online. Or once in a while I'll go by a store and see what ammo they have, and maybe just buy the box right there, because yeah, it's just not worth it to drive around anymore. So yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember, if anybody asks you, are you armed, tell them no, you're armed AF. Peace out.